What's up YouTube, my name is Assassin and welcome back to another episode of Dirty Bomb. Today I'll be playing Execution. This is a new game mode and this is also a new map. This is called Canal. This weekend you can play it. It's a prototype map. As you can see, the graphics or the textures aren't rendered in properly. As of right now it's a work in progress. It's a really cool map, I think. It's a lot smaller than most of the other maps, and Execution game mode is basically, if you have played Counter-Strike, it's basically the same. You have two bomb sites. One team has to plant the bombs, the other has to defend or defuse them. And if you kill a person, that person won't respawn until the next round. So it's a lot like Counter-Strike, and also the guns and all, already felt a lot like Counter-Strike. So I think you have a really strong competitor of Counter-Strike, especially since this game is free to play. As you can see, unfortunately this is not the whole game. I joined in late, but I thought it was a pretty good gameplay, so I think I went like 13-3, not 100% sure on that, but yeah, really cool game. Game mode, I should say. The game itself is also very cool, and this is a nice save there with the grenade. I really love playing this game mode with fragger or a sniper, because it's really, killing. It's not that much of the objective, because 9 out of 10 times the bombs don't get really touched that much. So yeah, it's just killing the other team as fast as you can. There are 12 rounds. First team that reaches 7 rounds, that wins 7 rounds, is the winner. And each round you win, you get 500 extra XP, so that's really nice. I really like what they're doing with the prototype things. The weekend before this one, there was another map I don't know the name of, but that was also a work in progress. Different game mode that was just objective based, like pretty much all the other game modes. But yeah, it's really cool that you have a kind of like beta within a beta. You can test the maps, give your feedback. They can change some stuff. The textures weren't loaded in that map as well. Quite frankly, you do notice quite a big performance increase because of the lack of textures. But still, without textures, this map looks quite nice. I'm really curious to see if when this game mode itself releases, for the rest of the game, if they are just going to make all new maps, or if they are going to convert already existing maps to this game mode, because this game mode, obviously the maps are a lot smaller because it's close quarters combat more, and the objectives aren't as spread out as the normal maps are. So normal map, most of the maps are based in 3 stages, or made out of 3 stages. So technically you could make 3 different maps of one map. So if they would do that, they would already have like 5 maps there are right now, so there would be 15 maps you could play on Execution game mode, which is really cool, and I say a very big competitor with Counter-Strike, especially since free to play. A lot of people will play this. I think if they would add in more weapon variety, and also maybe a bit more customization, because right now you can only customize your character with the cards, which is a cool system, but doesn't really allow you to customize your character that much, and it's also a very big chance going on there, because you need to get the cards. You can trade them up, but it's really expensive and takes a lot of time. So if you could like make your own cards or something like that, or maybe customize your own weapons, kind of like Brink did, that was really cool, made by the same developer, so I think they could do that. Yeah, that would be really cool, and expand the life of the game itself. Another cool thing would be if they could, the cards you have, if you could sell them for in-game currency, because right now if you have like extra cards, or maybe you have duplicates, you can only trade them to something else, which also costs money. So if you could like sell, like say, lead cards, bronze cards for just a couple hundred in-game credits, that would be really cool. So just a few suggestions. I think right now the map variety is quite nice, but I know it's all based in post-apocalyptic London, and that's so hard to pronounce. So there, there are no forest maps or yeah, no, I don't know, like tropical maps or something. But that would be really cool if you would have that, because right now the maps are all a little bit of the same. The map variety is quite nice, I would say, but and also I would like to see a bit more dark maps, or I should say like night maps. Right now you only have Chapel, which is my favorite map actually. That's plays out at night. Really cool. Does add a little bit of extra immersion, I think. It's a little bit harder to see your enemies and all. Just really cool. Another thing is, I think right now the pricing of the in-game currency, like the in-game credits, it's a bit ridiculous. It takes, like I said, 17,500 credits to buy a single card. That's really expensive. The cases are quite fair at 1,000 with one card per case. But I did do a 50 case opening video, and as you can see in that video, I just got like 5 decent cards out of that, and 50 cases is quite a lot of work in game. It takes I would say about 7 hours, now a little bit longer than that, of actually in-game play. So yeah, if they could add maybe the card selling and make the prices a little bit more fair, and also the actual money items that you have to buy with actual money. I think it's really expensive, way too expensive actually. To buy a single merc, it's I think $10 to unlock it permanently, or 50,000 in-game credits, which is not too bad, but still it takes I would say 8 to 10 hours of in-game play. So if they would make that like I don't know, $4 maybe per merc, that would be kind of fair. And also the double XP or double money boosters, 18 hours is $8, so that's quite expensive. I'd say it's only in-game time, so that's fair, but it's just way too expensive as of right now. And also I would like to see a premium like membership, like you would pay, I think $5 per month would be quite fair, so maybe $50 per year to get permanently double XP and maybe like I don't know, priority in matchmaking or something like that. As of right now, the matchmaking is quite fair and it's really fast. You have an excellent server browser. At any point of time there are like about 1,000 to 1,200 servers online, which is really nice. At this point of time you can't hire or rent servers, as far as I know at least. It would be kind of cool if you could, because the competitive side of this game is there, and like if you have pro teams, they want to train and practice at their own servers, so they can make their own rules, maybe set the health a little bit lower for snipers, so they always will get one-shot kills. And that's another thing. I think the balance of the game is quite fair, but some mercs are a little bit underpowered, like Sparks. I would say is a bit underpowered. He only has machine pistols and only 80 health, I think, and doesn't really have any other benefits. Well, he has the revive gun, which is decent but not too great. So I would like to see if she could like have an SNG equipped. And also I think the snipers are hit or miss. Sometimes I really feel like I get a headshot, but it's not one hit kill, and also sometimes I do actually get a headshot, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't get one hit kill, and it leaves about 1 or 2% health left on the mercs that have like 110 health, so that's not really fair, I think. especially considering how fast the game is and how accurate you have to be to actually hit a headshot. Having said that, I really do enjoy sniping in this game. It's really, you know, you get quite a good satisfaction when you get a nice headshot, especially nice quick shot, quick scope. And that's another thing, this game doesn't have what's it called, scope sway, so that's quite nice. Another thing is the with the sniper, what's it called, Vasily, I think, the Merc. It only has this spot like grenade, and that's also, it's quite decent, but it's not anything too special. I would like to see if he could have like small frag grenades or maybe stun grenades. And that's the other thing I miss, are smoke grenades, because this game is extremely oriented at objective modes, and one thing you would really want are smoke grenades, so you could just smoke off the objective, place it, other people wouldn't see where you are placing the bomb or whatever you need to do. So that would be really cool if you have like a smoke grenade. Maybe Sparks could use that actually. But yeah, all in all, I really do enjoy this game a lot, and I think it's a great game and a really strong competitor with like Team Fortress and Counter-Strike, maybe even Call of Duty, because it is you can aim down sights and it is quite realistic. You know, all the gun models and all. I think there's a big future for this game if they do it right. I think right now first of all, the pricing of all the actual things that you have to pay for with real life money is way too expensive, and also the in-game credit system is a little bit that's not too fair. I think it's you know, you have that with free-to-play games. The progression is genuinely really slow, but this game is extremely slow. I mean, right now I've played about 14 hours, I would say, and I think a level 7, and I only got in total like 60 cases, of which most of them I bought with the money I got from the Steam Ultimate Starter Pack. So yeah, that's really says something about the progression and the speed of which you progress in this game. Like I said, I would want to see more map variety, maybe a lot more customization. That would be really cool. I don't know how fast these updates come out and how fast they are going to update. If they are planning to do every week a different map or different game mode, that would be really cool that you can try. Like these work in progress or prototype maps, as they call them. But yeah, just really cool game. Just a little bit of suggestions that could improve this game a lot, I think. So please rate, comment, favorite and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Only one enemy remaining. Cut it close, but good work.